Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If you please take a seat, we will start in less than 5 minutes. Please take the front rows. We're going to start the event in approximately 5 minutes. So please do take a seat. And we're going to learn a lot today from Coinstore, from Cryptalk, because we have two special speakers directly from Singapore that's going to give us some insights about the Web3 industry. So please do take a seat, and we are going to start the show in less than 5 minutes. Thank you. Good evening, Jakarta. Thank you so much for being here. Please have a seat, make yourself comfortable. Thank you so much for coming to Cryptalk event by Coinstore. Please do have a seat. Thank you so much. Because we need more people in the room, so because we don't have enough people, we need more, double the energy. Can we do that, yes? Yes, okay, so round of applause for Coinstore! Thank you so much for the lovely energy. Today we're going to learn a lot. My name is Ben. I am a BD representative from Coinstore. On this lovely event, we have two special guest speakers from Singapore who is going to give us some introduction about Coinstore, about the Web3 industry, some insights, which token is going to reach 100x, right, Singaporeans? Yes, okay. So they're going to give us some spoilers ahead. So again, thank you so much for being here, guys. You came all the way from Singapore, which is 2 hours away from Jakarta. But yeah, anyways, so feel free to ask. We're gonna keep this lovely and short. So I want to say hi to some of the audience here. Hello, Mas Kenny from ICP, right? You're going to become a speaker, right? After this, after the Coinstore introduction. How are you, Mas Kenny? Okay, what makes you very excited to be here?
We love Coinstore. We've been also doing a lot of events with Coinstore, and then we just opened.
Woo, Coinstore, yay! Okay, from now on, everyone, in your phone, uninstall Indodax. Okay, no one is using Indodax from now on. Uninstall Indodax, no more Toko Crypto, only Coinstore. Anyways, and you are, what's your name again? Mark. How are you, Mark? Good. Okay, so you're friends with Clement?
Yeah.
Okay, how did you met? You met by accident.
So basically, last year I was working with a project, and my project looking for a Coinstore listing, and then
Oh, you're looking for a project. Okay, that's very nice. You're what?
we work always.
You work always. Okay, that sounds very GAY, but this is very safe space. Don't worry about it, Mark. All right. Thank you so much for being here, Mark. You live in Jakarta? You're Indonesian? Ya udah kita ngomong bahasa Indo aja biar aja ini mereka nggak ngerti nggak apa-apa. Anyways, once again, thank you so much. And we have one lady here. Oh my God! Oh, look at all these Web3 enthusiasts, and we only have one lady here. Hello, your name is Sylvie, right? I know I can remember everyone's names here. I guess. Hello, Mas Sylvie. Have you been to a Coinstore event before? You have not, so you can see the enthusiasm in this room. It's amazing, right? Okay, so thank you so much, Mbak Sivi, for being here. Are you a trader? Half, half. What is the other half? Okay, investor. Trader and investor terpaksa. Okay, we've all been there. Don't worry about it. Okay, thank you so much. And you are here with your boyfriend. Boyfriend. Oh, why was there a pause? Yeah. Okay. So, he often. Oh, you come to blockchains event like this by yourself, without your boyfriend, because you're looking for more projects, right? More projects. Okay, more project. Boy, that means boyfriend. Sorry, boyfriend. Hello, boyfriend. What's your name? Douglas Michael. Your name is Douglas Michael. Oh my God, that is so cool. Your face is more like Joko, but Douglas Michael is also cool. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Are you also a trader? Oh, you're learning from your girlfriend. Okay, so do you know where is the best trading spot? Crypto exchange. Where is the best crypto exchange? Coinstore. Very good. Hey! Thank you so much. And then, if I recall, Mas Jeff, yeah, are you? Hello, Mas Jeff. Hello. Have you been to a Coinstore event before? Oh, where? CS Connect. When was it? When was it? You forgot, maybe 4 years ago, yeah? Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Are you a trader? Are you an investor? Or you're learning? You're still learning. Okay. Oh, thank you so much for bringing Mas Jeff. And my good friend there, Mas Jacob, senior, always come to Coinstore event, right? Okay. How many times have you been to a Coinstore event before? More than 3 times. Okay. After this, you get a free beer from my Singaporean friends. They're gonna treat you free beers. Okay, thank you so much for being here, guys. And okay, so I know we're gonna get very technical, we're gonna get very deep, but I can assure you, we're not gonna start with that. We're gonna start with something very lighthearted, something very chill. So I'm going to introduce a special event only in Coinstore, guys. There will be a stand-up comedian amongst you. Who? All right, I'm not gonna say who, because there's so many people, there's 2 million people in the room, right? So please give it up for my very good friend. He is an Indian that's going to perform stand-up. So he's just going to do maybe like 10 to 15 minutes. He's going to make fun of his Indian culture, I think. He's going to make fun of himself. So he's going to make fun a little bit of crypto. We all know we love to make fun of crypto, right? We love to make fun of crypto memes and such. So please don't take it too personal. And if you are in Jakarta, he has a stand-up comedy special in 2 weeks. So please talk to him after the show. Give a very warm welcome, a round of applause for my very good friend, Sukraj Putra.
Good evening, everybody. So please give a round of applause for Coinstore, because I think Coinstore is the real tech company. I mean, even in the event, the comedians come from India. I mean, I think this is, I feel like I'm just a backup programmer right now. Yeah, but actually, I tried crypto previously in the pandemic, and from my experience with crypto, I think my experience with crypto is the same like this event, you know. In this event, we got many seats, but only a few people coming in. Like a real life crypto experience, where the expectation doesn't meet the reality, you know. Great expectation, yeah. Just be realistic, you know, after this. But you are from Singapore, sir? Do you know the latest news in Indonesia? Because I just want to clarify that people think that crypto is a scam, but actually, if you watch the news, the real scam is called IKN in Indonesia. So yeah. Are you from the government, sir? No, okay. But yeah, I just want to explain. I just want to explain so you not be misleading. But IKN it stands for the I stands for ibu, the K stands for kota, and the N stands for nepotism. Actually, yeah, but we are planning to move there in the Independence Day in Indonesia, 17 August. But we cannot go there because the water and electricity are not there yet. So I think maybe the government can do the Independence Day on this building actually because we got many space. Yeah, please do not record, sir. When I'm saying, please, we're recording. But yeah, may I know, sir, are you from Singapore too? You are Indonesian, so are you the founder of Coinworks too? Are you the founder or the CEO of Coinworks? Oh, so you must be a smart Indonesian, you know. Most of the time. No, because actually I work in a Singaporean company too, and most of the like Singaporean people are the CEO, and the Indonesian are only the social media specialists, you know. Even though the name is specialist, it's just a junior level position actually. But yeah, this is just one thing that I noticed in what Singaporean do. Please correct me if I wrong. I think Singaporean doesn't use the word yes. Like when I ask, is my presentation good? Do you think is it good? He doesn't say yes, but he always say correct, right. Correct. At first I'm confused. Correct? Do you want a lighter or something? Do you want to smoke or something? But correct. It's just a Singaporean jokes, everybody. And yeah, my boss is also a Singaporean, but I like working in a Singaporean because usually Singaporean company doesn't, especially Singaporean startup doesn't go into layoff because Indonesia there's a lot of layoff going on, you know, a lot of big brand actually going layoff. And maybe you can see the effect. A lot of people are using crypto. It's from the employee that got laid off. Actually, they just want to find another way to become financial freedom. So I just want to share that a lot of layoff going on. Like Gojek do a layoff, that even LinkedIn fire 200 of their employee, everybody. I mean, this is the application that give jobs, right? And it is even called LinkedIn, not link out, you know. But they fire their employee. And the more I think about it, the more I realize that this is actually a genius idea. Because LinkedIn is the only company that when they fire people, their user base is growing, everybody. There are 3 Indonesian coming in right now, just like an Indonesian culture. Please sit in the front, Ukti. Assalamualaikum. Are you from Coinworks, Ukti? Oh, no. Are you in the right event? Do you want to be the speaker? No, I'm not targeting the wrong person, right? Are you from another company? If I'm just curious. Oh, no. You must be confused why is an Indian people standing in the stage right now, even though this is a Bitcoin event. Yeah, but actually, I'm just doing stand-up comedy. Have you watched a stand-up comedy before? Yes. Who do you watch usually? Raditya Dika. Maybe someone less famous. Do you have watched them? Just lower expectation. Yeah, but yeah, I just want to clarify actually, even though I'm Indian, please do not feel weird because I think Indian and Indonesia are the same because we both have a lot of religion, a lot of culture, and our movie industry are both controlled by Ram Punjabi, everybody. So it's the same, but I think the hardest part of being Indian is it is hard for me to find a girlfriend. Because as you can see, the number of population of India in Jakarta is very small actually. There is one Indian person. Yeah, there is only 1,000 people of Indian living in Jakarta. I mean, it's very small, right? I mean, even our God population is more than that. The total of Hindu God is 33 million. So 33 million God, 1,000 population. According to statistic, I got more chance to marry a God than a human being actually. And another problem for me is I got an arranged marriage. So if you don't know, arranged marriage is the process where my parents give me a couple of girl photo and I just choose which one I like. So arranged marriage is just like an offline Tinder actually. But the one who do the swiping is my mother, you know. I like this, super like. At first, I thought it was a joke, Indian Tinder. But I found out that the creator, one of the founder of Tinder, is Indian. His name is Dinesh Morjani, everybody. And I'm sure this bastard Dinesh is also a virgin, But he make an app for free sex. So that is we Indian, in order to have sex, we need to become a programmer first, And yeah, but I do my research again. I found out that the CEO of Oyo is like the cheap Airbnb in Indonesia, is also Indian. And then the CEO of OnlyFans is also Indian, everybody. So I think this is why we are overpopulated. Because we control the fucking industry, Literally. But yeah, please clap your hand if you work at a startup. Oh. Oh, okay. You are not working, people are working for you, sir. Oh, you're a worker, we are worker. Hannes is Singaporean man, I see. Singaporean cartoon. Singaporean. So only 2 people work at startup actually. So I just want to share actually, this is the hardest part of working at a startup is sometimes our boss is younger than us, right? And I think there are nothing more depressing in life than having a younger boss, Because if your boss is older than you have hope, right? Oh, in 10 years I'm gonna be like him. But now my boss is 25 years old. Every morning I feel like Maruf Amin working for Jokowi, What does this kid know? And yeah, but I just want to get back again. I think one of the hardest problem I am facing in my life right now is, as an Indian, people always think that I worship a cow, But I just want to say that India doesn't worship a cow. Because I remember, if I worship a cow, that means the first time I go into a restaurant called Holy Cow, I must thought it was a temple, One medium rare God place, I think. But yeah, sir, do you watch like an Indian street food video in the street? No? Like the one that they are cooking without glove, without spoon, and without manners also. But I just want to say that because of that video, people think, hey Sukras, you are Indian, but why are your hand clean, Because we Indian can wash our hand too, while we cook our food actually, so multitasking everybody. And yeah, actually this will be my last jokes, everybody. I just want to say I have a lot of problem right now, but actually I already pray to become successful and rich and become a CEO of Coinstore. But the problem is, again, I'm Indian, so every time I pray, my prayer is not answered because my God is busy shooting Mahabharata. That's all for me. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sukrash. That was a lovely stand-up presentation. Now we are going on to the main show, which is our Singaporean speaker. Please give a very warm welcome. Oh, hello, Mbak-mbak yang baru datang. Hello, 3 beautiful ladies. How are you? Lovely. Okay. You want to sit front rows? Yes, you do. Come here. Don't worry. Don't you want to meet like Opa? We have a very special Opa right here. He's gonna give you his phone, right, Clement? Right after the show. Yes. Just say yes, Clement. Okay. Come on, it's okay. Okay, where are you guys from? Okay, just typical. Where are you guys from? From Tangerang, all the way from Tangerang. I live in Tangerang as well. Thank you so much. How did you know about this event? Don't be shy, it's okay. I'm not gonna bite you. You think because you're sitting in the back, you are safe? Yeah, no, not at all. Look at the audience here, so you are an easy prey for me. Okay, so you know about this event. Are you guys crypto traders or still learning about the Web3 industry? Crypto traders, that's amazing. And still learning. Okay, thank you so much for being here. You're going to learn so much more. And we are going on to the main event. One of my seniors from Coinstore, he's a very talented salesperson, and I keep telling him to move to Jakarta to become a model. You're going to find out why. Give it up for Clement On.
Good evening, guys. Thanks for coming, by the way. I know some of you guys have traveled for quite a distance because of the traffic in Jakarta. But appreciate your time spending with us here. So today I'll just share a little bit more about the products and services that we have on Coinstore. And yeah, maybe we can roll out the slides. By the way, just a quick check and feedback, because I think this is the first time ever that we had quite a talented stand-up comedian here for our Cryptalk. I honestly enjoyed it a lot. Thank you so much for gracing us at the event. And yeah, I mean, in future, if this is something that the live audience like, and also people offline like, maybe we can have more of these kinds of entertainment stuff, because it's very boring to just sit there and hear someone speaking about maybe some things where you can just find online, right? But without further ado, I think I'll just share a little bit more about myself. I'm Clement. So what I do in Coinstore is I manage our Southeast Asia team, and Indonesia being one of the very lovely countries that I have the pleasure to be here with, especially with you guys. One thing I really like about Indonesia is the food, because every time I'm here, I sure have a stomach ache. The chili is so spicy. Yeah, but other than that, I really love it. Without further ado, I mean, I'm just going to talk about some of the products and services that we have. Can we go to the next slide? So this is our slogan, first choice for initial launch. So why we name it this way is because we see ourselves as an exchange that want to bring the more promising potential young budding startup crypto projects to our exchange. We want to build and groom them. And next slide, please. Just want to share and talk to you guys about what we specialize in, what we do a lot of, and that is we like to go to a lot of offline events. So as you guys can see here, and also sharing the stage with me later on are some of the more prominent projects that we like to bring on, such as ICP, who graced us with this event today. Thank you so much. And of course, guys like Startland and so on. So this was a very prominent event in Vietnam that happened in June. It was called GM Vietnam, and as you can see, a lot of us went down, and there were a lot of prominent projects, people from the industry that came down, showed some support, and basically networked. If you guys haven't been to Vietnam, please go, because if you're into crypto, you will realize that Vietnam is actually leading in Southeast Asia in terms of how enthusiastic they are in crypto, because I think if you are talking about users, they have the most right now in crypto. Maybe second compared to Indonesia, for example. It might be level, but in my opinion, I think Vietnam is leading the race currently. Next slide. So what we have been doing recently, which might be exciting for people who are watching live as well as people who are here, is we are doing hackathons. So what's all these hackathons about is we want to incubate people under Coinstore Labs, which is one of our incubation arm that we are pushing out right now, to make sure that we can groom local projects to bring them to the international scene. So if you guys have the chance to, we will be hosting more and more hackathons, and these will all be with prominent layer 1 and layer 2s. And what we hope to aim to achieve is to bring more exciting projects to our users as well as to people who use Coinstore. Next slide. So we are a bit slow in the market to do this, but we actually have perpetual futures, which is futures trading, if you guys didn't know, for quite some time. But we've sort of tried to ramp this up recently. And the main reason is because we think that the market is going better and better, and we don't want to lose out the pie. So if you guys trade futures, trade it on Coinstore. If you lose money, don't come and find me. Okay, next. Okay, the upcoming events that we like to go to will be, next week we are actually going to Malaysia Blockchain Week. Of course, obviously it's in Malaysia, it's in Kuala Lumpur. Next up, we'll be in Indonesia again. We'll be in CoinFest Bali, where I think we'll probably be one of the biggest showcase. So if you guys are in Bali, come and say hi to the team. And of course, in Singapore, we will be in Token 2049 because there is where our HQ is at. And yeah, we'll be having our own brand conference, a side event that you guys might want to come to, because definitely we'll invite a lot of prominent people to come down, give a speech, share a bit more about exciting news and updates in the whole industry right now. Next. And I think I've been mentioning this a lot during this whole presentation, but I just want to emphasize that we are events because we believe that hosting events, hosting offline meetups, doing networking is where we can build more business, build more connections, make more friends, and also bond with more people, right? So we are doing a lot of World Tour Expo right now, like I showed you, GM Vietnam, Malaysia Blockchain Week, CoinFest Bali, and actually in the whole past year, we've been doing quite a bit from the start of the year as well. Other than that, we do a lot of CS Connect, which is like a small networking gathering where I think some of you guys have been there. Come down, free food and free drinks on us. Just after that, eat and go home, it's fine, but at least you'll make some friends. We also do a lot of Cryptalk, which is what you are seeing now. Basically, live streams, get people to come down, share, talk about their project, and of course share to our live audience. We also have CS conferences, which is something that we are trying to champion since last year, which is our brand conference. You can think of it as like a miniature sort of crypto expo, but we do it in a way whereby we have a live audience as well, and then we get some prominent people to come up, talk a little bit about what they're trying to do some panel discussions, and hopefully people will sit down and listen, okay? And of course, lastly, live streaming is something that we also want to champion more and more of, because we, of course, know that Binance is doing it, that's why we want to copy them, but no, just joking. Other than that, I think the live stream is also something that we want to talk to more of our users. Next. Some of the pictures that we want to show you here is of some of the World Tour Expos that we have been. You can see that our team is extraordinarily large because we probably have the biggest BD team in the whole industry. And the reason is because we think that this way we get to meet more people, connect with more people, bring more networks to each other, make more partnerships, and of course annoy more people with our presence. Okay, so CoinFest last year, Vietnam this year, and of course Token 2049 Dubai this year. Next. So some of the CS Connects that we did in Malta last year, in Jakarta, I think some of you guys are here, spot yourself if you can. In Singapore as well in Russia, St. Petersburg, we also do networking sessions. Next. And yeah, of course, Cryptalk, we did it in India, Hyderabad, we did it in Ho Chi Minh, we did it in Bali, and yeah, I mean, we want to do more of these kinds of things. Next. And yeah, live streaming, we also like to get people, especially project owners. So if you are a budding project owner, you might want to do this with us. Basically, come on live, share some rewards, talk to our users, and yeah, just have more users in that process. Okay, so from Ask Me Anythings to Market Insiders to Start of the Month, these are some of the content that we want to do more and more of. Next. And yeah, I think that's about it. Just a short sharing today, which is what I wanted to update you guys in terms of the products, the events that we are doing, and yeah, hopefully we get to see more of you guys coming down for future events. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was Clement On, ladies and gentlemen. One more time, please. So there was some few insights from Coinstore. If you want to ask more, we can talk after the session. For now, I am going to invite one of our sponsors, one speaker. He's been with us for a very long time. He is one of our most prominent speaker from ICP, from Internet Protocol. Please give it up for Mr. Kenny. All right.
Thank you. Hi, Coinstore.
Hi.
Okay, there's a lot of excitement over here, yeah? So, yeah, I saw your pictures at GM Vietnam, and then Iana speak highly of you, like the Coinstore event, and then everything is great. So thank you for having ICP as your best friend here, and then it's really exciting actually. So yeah, so Iana is actually a strong woman. So Bruno told me like, Kenny, if you mess up something, you work with Iana, you're going to get Muay Thai. So yeah, we are so excited over here. So guys, I'm going to keep it short because I'm not going into technical things here. So we're just going to keep it friendly and then going to talk a little bit about the blockchain and then a little bit about the ICP. So this is my name. I am Kenny Rivaldi. I am actually the Learning and Development Manager in ICP Hub Indonesia. So over here, my role is actually finding good developers, teach them how to build something on ICP, and then we have been doing a lot of hackathons. Next slide, please. We have been doing 5 hackathons in Indonesia, so I'm really excited that you are also going to do your hackathons, and then you are going to incubate your own projects. It's going to be great, it's going to be awesome, and then if you guys interested in getting funded 200K, please join Coinstore hackathons. And then we also collaborated with 19 universities, so I think if you also want to do it the right way, collaborating with your university is also a good additions, because they can provide many people joining in. And then I'm also building a community for developers in Indonesia. For now, we also have 3,000 members. And then if you want a promotion or something like that, I can give you for free for our best friend Coinstore. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. Next, please. Okay, so this is a little bit about ICP. So we are now at, if you ever heard the first time hearing about ICP. So for now, I think we are the 24th biggest crypto by market cap. I'm not sure this is, we have to check the market cap, but we also the biggest contributor in blockchain technology. We have 1,600 publication, 100,000 citation, and then 250 patents. So we are a lot of deployment, and then our main focus is actually on pushing the ecosystem, pushing more people adopting the blockchain technology. That's why we invest heavily on educations. Next. And then this is the ICP Hubs network. So there's are a lot of ICP Hubs networks. We have 24 plus because the latest one we have UK, USA, and many things. And then so we keep growing. Why we need ICP hubs? Because our strategy that maybe works in Indonesia, we approaching developers, might not be work well in Singapore, or might not be work well with IANA in Thailand. So that's why we are separating it based on the market audience itself. Next. And then this is our team, guys. We are a little bit small, much smaller than Coinstore. But that's why we have been busy, and then Bruno actually should come here and then take my place speaking here. But he said, like, Kenny, I have to stand in my laptop for 5 hours because I have ICP Town Hall. So say hi for me from Coinstore. Okay, next. And then a little bit, I think we have been here and then we know a little bit about blockchain. So let's just skip this thing. And then why, okay, let's talk a little bit about why blockchain it's important. Let's refresh our memories. So the first one is decentralization. It's because it means there are no party that owns our data. So that's why it's centralized. So if you are, for example, storing your data on Instagram, well, the company has your pictures. But if you are storing in the Web3 ecosystem or the blockchain technology, we don't even know where your data is, so it's really secure. And then you know what, the news, the latest news, we know that our government is getting hacked actually. And then you know Bruno told me like, Kenny, this is free advertisement for us, like, and then that's why we are pursuing a lot of things here. Especially the government is aware that, guys, we need the blockchain technology. So for Coinstore, for ICP, this is a huge thing for us in Indonesia. It depends how we want to play it, but it's like a free advertisement, national scale. So let's do it, right? Okay, and then we cannot change it in the blockchain, because if you want to change something in the blockchain, you have to change it also on other blocks, and then it's almost impossible to do that. And then it's transparent. For example, if I send a Bitcoin or a ICP or something else, everyone over here can see my transaction. So it's also good. And then it's more secure. Next. Okay, next, let's skip this one. Okay, let's make a difference between the Web 2 and Web 3 ecosystem. Like, why should we move to the blockchain technology? The first one is security. On Web 2, like the government is getting hacked, maybe they are using 20 years old computer, I don't know actually. But in the Web 3, it's really rare that you are seeing news that the things are getting hacked. and then the privacy it's safe, like nobody can know you, and then the innovation over here. This is what I love about Web3, because in Web2 most of the innovation are like controlled by the big companies, and then it's really hard to get funding from Web2. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Maybe it's going, but it's really much easier to get funded in Web3 projects. So we ICP Hub Indonesia had just given like many grants over here to communities, to developers. Also from our hackathons, we are also incubating their projects. So when the program it's not stopping when we announce the winner, we also incubate their projects so they can grow for themselves. And then the innovation is really good in Web3. So if you are thinking or if you have projects on the Web3, please talk to us. We would love to talk about this. We would love to support you, especially make you grow. Okay, and then the censorship here, like I said, if you don't own the data, you can't really control it. Next. Okay, let's talk a little bit about ICP. So we call ourselves the third generation of blockchains. The first one is, as we know, it's the Bitcoin. This is the first digital currency. And then the next one is Ethereum, the first smart contracts. And then we combine both of them, Bitcoin and Ethereum. You call it ICP. So why it's important? Because in ICP you can store your data, you can store your apps, you can store everything on our decentralized nodes. So this is important, guys. We are going to use or hear about decentralized nodes a lot. Okay, next. Okay, how does it works actually? So if I put my pictures on ICP, how does it works? So well, if you put your data on ICP, actually your data will get distributed into our 100 nodes, and then you can see it online. You can visit dashboard.internetcomputer.org. You can see all the running nodes around the world. So it's really decentralized, and then we want to make it transparent so you can also see which node is running. Next. And then the unique features of ICP itself is the first thing. So have you ever bought an NFT before when it was really booming? Actually, like everyone is spending much time scrolling OpenSea looking for the next 10x or 100x, and then the problem when you bought an NFT is the gas fee itself. Like you don't even know if it's going to be the next big thing, and then you are spending a hefty amount of gas fee. Well, that's different with ICP actually. This is the biggest barrier when people want to enter the Web3 ecosystem, because they have to pay gas fee. So in ICP, like this, we understand that this is the huge barrier. That's why we are doing reverse gas fee model. So if you are doing, for example, if you are accessing an apps deployed on ICP chain, you don't have to pay any gas fee. The developer will pay the gas fee itself for you. So we can't really compete actually with the Web2 if the user itself have to pay the gas fee. That's why we are using the unique reverse gas fee model. So we are also extremely safe and reliable. So for more than 1.5 years, we don't have any significant downtime. And then we are also certified the greenest blockchain. So one transaction on ICP, it's equal to Google search. We also, the cheapest one, we only offer $5 per gigabyte per year. So that's much cheaper. I will show you the chart. And then we also have we have the direct HTTPS. What is this mean? Actually, it means you can access the website or project that are deployed on the ICP using your phones, using everything browser. You can use your Safari, Google Chrome. You don't have to make additional configuration to do it. Next. Okay, so this is the cost where you will deploy it. So the first one is Ethereum. You get like 2.4 million. This is per gigabyte. Solana is 35K, Cardano is 1.6K, and then ICP is only $5 per gigabyte per year. So that's like millions times cheaper. So that's why I think this is like a revolutionary, and then for people, and then actually we also are talking with the government how we can help them to actually help help them to actually maybe make more their data more secure. And then this is why people loves ICP is because it's secure and then it's reliable, and the scalability with $5 you can build much thing over here. Next. Okay, so we have more than 500 apps deployed on ICP. So over here on the left side, you will get the web too, like Medium, YouTube, and Twitter. And then on the right side, you will have apps, or we call it apps or decentralized apps that are built on ICP chain itself. So, and then if you have your idea about like, I want to build the next apps on ICP, we will give you funding to do that, because we love when people contributing to our blockchain. We love when people contributing to our ecosystem. So feel free to talk with me, to have a word with me or with Bruno about your next big thing. We would love to help you guys. Next. And then guys, when we are talking about the AI, it's a issue. Like NVIDIA stock goes up, and then so everything about AI, the AI narrative is pumping up actually. So this is a good issue. Also, we are the first blockchain that could ever run fully AI. So what does this mean? Why this is important? Like, because when we are using, for example, ChatGPT, the LLM, we could really know actually how they are trained. In ICP, when you develop your AI on ICP, everything is transparent. You will know how your data is used to train the AI, everything. You can see it for yourself. So this is really important for our privacy. Next. Okay, so when I told you about that a little bit, there are some news that blockchain technology getting hacked. It's actually coming from the bridge itself. So here is example. If I want to connect my apps, for example, from Bitcoin to Ethereum, you will have to use bridge. And then this is a bridge is really vulnerable to attacks. And then ICP itself, we call it multi-chain. It means we don't need to use any bridge, so you can tap directly into their networks. For now, we are integrated fully with Bitcoin network and then Ethereum networks. And then next. So this is, we are developing our Bitcoin, so it's CKBTC. The problem with Bitcoin is actually the direct, it's really expensive and it's really slow. So CKBTC is here to solve the Bitcoin's problem, and then it's backed by real Bitcoin. So every time we mint CKBTC, we also have one Bitcoin in our wallet. And then CK88 is the same thing. The problem with Ethereum, we all know it's expensive, so we are here also to make it much cheaper, and then that's why it's here. Next. Okay guys, let's talk money here. We have 220 million developer grants program, and then community grants program, so it's really huge. And then we have been giving a lot, and then many hubs are actually doing the same thing. So we are, Bruno told me once that Kenny, ICP is basically Santa Claus. So we're just giving everyone's like the good boy like presents. And then we also have the community program. So if you're not, Kenny, I'm not really good with coding. You can also apply for the community grants program, like for influencer, for content creation. I know someone that doing podcasts like on YouTube, and they are getting grant from ICP. Like, wow, it's a really nice thing. And then he told me like, Kenny, I'm not going to take any more clients. ICP is my main client now. So I'm really comfortable with my position. I'm not sure how much ICP give the grants, but yeah, he could work, he could live, and then he could have a full-time job just doing podcasts about the blockchain or something like that. So it's really nice to see the impacts that we are giving to changing people's lives, And the next. Okay, guys, this is our latest program. We actually launched it in Taman Mini. It was a huge event. We also collaborated with Kemenparekraf and then Kominfo. So we are actually integrated with the government. And then you can sponsor it, and then or you can learn about the blockchain from our platform, and it's going to be live soon, but you can also access it directly from this link, or you can also scan it here. So if you want to learn about the blockchain from our experts, it's free and it's awesome. So you can also do it here. Next. Okay guys, I think that's all from me. If you want to join our community, you can up your phone and then scan this barcode. And then if you want to ask more about the grants, about the funding and other things, you can ask me about it. So please, okay. Okay, so thank you very much. It's really nice. Thank you for Coinstore for hosting such an amazing event. This is my my second talk actually. I had the first one in CS Connect in Pantai Indah Kapuk with I think Mbak Juliana, and then this is our second event, and I'm lucky to be here. Thank you.
One more time for Kenny from ICP. Thank you so much, Mas Kenny. Clement, do you know the thing about the government breach, about the data breach? Do you know nothing about the data breach? Oh, you're in for a treat. So basically what happened a few weeks ago, our national data center was breached. And then our government said, okay, can you please don't breach our data? That's literally what they said. And the hacker was like, okay, here's your data back. So if only they spoke to ICP earlier, yeah, they will definitely get some more help. And you earlier mentioned you have a very small team, but your market cap is $3 billion. That's amazing. That shows that size doesn't matter, everyone. Okay. All right, for our last speaker, he will not be here, but he's also one of our sponsor. Please give it up. He is going to appear virtually right here. Give it up from Startland, Mr. Herbert Rosal. Right.
Hello, good evening, everybody. So I am Herbert Rosal. I am the general manager of Startland. I am also the keynote speaker on Cryptalk last month, Singapore. And I manage all the game projects of Startlands, and I am also the game designer of Startlands. So I am speaking from the Philippines. So, okay, let me start my presentation. So, pioneering the era of Web3 gaming. Before we go through that, I would like to present to you a short video introducing the Startlands.
Welcome to Startland.
Okay. So let me proceed with my slide. Okay. So Startlands overview. Startlands is the metaverse community founded last May 2022. We start as a Web3 business such as NFT. We have developed wide range of business including games, animations, and educations. So the real goal of Startlands is to make a real verse, which is the implementation of real world and metaverse. So we already have members at Discord at 181,000 Discord members. We also have followers at Twitter or X, and we have 100 plus employees in our company. So business development with the real verse is a fusion of real and metaverse. So we have metaverse, NFT, game, NFT, animation, hotel travel, payment, and cooperation with local government. So we already have our overall map in Startlands Metaverse. So the overall map is about 250 kilometers square. So we already have a 1x1, which is a 50 by 50 meters, 3x3 by 150 by 150 meters, 5x5, 250 by 250 meters, as well as the 10x10 land, so 500 meters by 500 meters, and lastly, the 20x20, which is a 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer land. So it's very large area. Okay, so let's get into Web3 gaming. So Startlands is a unified platform for Web3 gaming. So the initial plan of the Startlands is to create a gaming library platform, or like Steam, for example. So a unified gaming platform. So a platform app where all Web3 games can be downloaded and played on a single software application. So Startland aims to revolutionize the gaming experience by offering a unified platform for Web3 games. So this platform is not only to provide easy access to a vast library of games, but also integrate advanced features that enhance user experience and engagement. So next, we have the feature and benefits for the game library platform. So we have the unified game library. So all of the games that you will see and download are on the Startlands library platform. The next is the seamless integration of Web3, of course, the blockchain and decentralized applications. And next is the enhanced user experience. So Startlands will provide user-friendly interface also for all ages. So with features such as automatic updates for the game and game recommendations. The next are the true ownership of in-game assets. So we have leveraging blockchain technology using the true ownership of in-game assets. The next is sustainable economic models. And lastly, the most important is security and verification. So incorporates to protect users from potential scams and fraudulent activities. So one of the importance of the gaming library platform that Startlands will provide is community blogs. So we'll feature a blog and threads of our own game and each partner games to promote engagement and ratings for each Web3 games on our platform. Okay, so let's proceed to the Startlands Metaverse avatars. So we have our own Startlands avatars. So in-game character avatars for NFT holders. So you can check out this in the OpenSea. So we have the Neostaki avatar, then the Crypto Ninja avatar, and lastly, our Pando avatar. So not only the NFT holders, but as well as free-to-play avatars or non-NFT holders can play our game. This is the male avatar for free-to-play players. So for now, we only have 3. So this is the male, and the next is the female. So also, Startlands will feature our Startlands metaverse in the platform. So we have the Startlands MMORPG, the Kochi Land, and the Start Connect. Later, I will go through this in detail. So let's first go to the Startlands MMORPG. So this is the concept for the world of the Startlands MMORPG. As you can see here, there is a carnival for the Panlo. There's also a desert land, like a ninja land for the Crypto Ninja. Then on top of here is the Neostaki land, which is a tech land. And on the middle is the Start Town, which different characters will meet. Okay, so in-game characters for the MMORPG, as usual, the Startlands NFT characters, which is the Neostaki avatar, which has additional speed attributes when you use it in-game. The next is the Crypto Ninja world, which has a longer base health than other races. And lastly, the Panlo, which is a dragon character, which is known for their extended debuff application. So, of course, we have free-to-play in the MMORPG. We have the male as well. So the clothes on the male will be different in the MMO genre, and also the female. So in the MMORPG game, we always have a classes. So for the NFT holders, they can access the warrior class, the trickster or the assassin class, the hunter, the mage, and most important in the Startlands MMORPG are the bard class. As you know, bard classes are healers in the MMORPG. Then next is the puppeteer. And lastly, we have the stormcaller class. So free-to-play players can only access base classes, so 3 base classes with no secondary class. So they can only access warrior, hunter, and mage. So if you can see in the OpenSea, if you can check out the Neostaki collections, the Neostaki collections has 47 different weapons. So we already categorize it, the class, based on the character weapons. So for the secondary class, for the NFT holders, they can access this all. So for the warrior, we have the berserker and ironclad. So I won't go through this in detail. So next is the trickster, which is the tinkerer and arcane sapper. The next is the hunter, which is the shadow stalker and sharpshooter. The mage, which is a sorcerer and a spell blade. So as you know, spell blades are short range melee damagers. So next, the bards, the song weaver and the maestro. The next is the puppeteer, enchanter, and umbral. And then lastly, secondary classes for the Stormcaller is Tempest and Maelstrom Herald. So before I go through the Kochi land, let me show you a video of our Startland's MMORPG gameplay. So we already did a testing last February of the MMORPG. As you can see here, there are many characters. This is just the alpha test. And you can see the player is a warrior class. So we already have 3 classes for that. So this is just the land of the MMORPG sample. So as you can see, this is the Neostaki land. It's a futuristic land. Then this is the meadows. And this is also a part of the Neostaki land. So there will be also a PvP area in the MMORPG. So it's an open world. So players can enjoy battle with one another, teams, guild versus guild, and also there will be a ranking system here. So also there will be a casino inside the MMORPG. Okay, so next is the Kochi land. So we already have partnership with the Kochi land last February 7 also in the Kochi City Hall and in our metaverse. So aiming to create our related population, promote migration, and develop new markets through the use of digital technology. So we are aiming for tourism in this part. So places to visit in the metaverse. So we are replicating the Kochi City in Japan in the metaverse. So as you can see here, this is already a 3D model of the Kochi Castle in Japan, then the Katsurahama Beach, Kaizumi Shrine, and Makino Botanical Garden. So we already made a 11% total of the Kochi area. So as you can see here, these are just blocks for now, but we already created the Kochi Castle and the other buildings in Kochi. So there is also a train here for players to ride. So the gameplay of the Kochi land is just a traversal game where players can look for the landmarks of the Kochi, enjoy the views, and hang out with friends also. And also, you can see here the mayor of Kochi City. So we made an avatar for him. Then the Sakamoto Ryoma avatar. So we did a testing last April 22, 2024. This is an closed alpha test. So as you can see here below, so these are the characters for the Neostaki. So before I proceed to the other projects, let me show you our gameplay from the alpha test. There, as you can see, there is already a landmark, Town Paper Museum and Kyoto Museum. The avatar here that you see is our old character models. So we are implementing the new character models that you saw in my presentation. So here's the Kyoto Kappa Museum. So we are aiming to have a realistic texture for the game. So what you can see in the real world will be seen inside the metaverse also. So please do take note that this Kochi land is 3 kilometers by 3 kilometers in size. So it's very big so that players can explore the wide vast area of Kochi land. Okay, so let's proceed to the next. So Start Connect. So what's Start Connect project? So it is a virtual connection of each players. So players here can talk with one another, can connect with one another, Also, they can share screen inside our conference. So much better, I'll show you a video of it. So this is just a sample video inside the Start Connect. As you can see, there are many Neostakis here. So as audience, this area can hold up to 1,000 audiences, and there will be a host that will share screen inside this conference, and the audience will participate in the conference. Okay. So also, Startlands will build our own game builder. So we have our code and non-code builder. So we cater programmers and non-programmers alike. So it's very user-friendly. Of course, we will support Lua scripting. Then we will integrate multiplayer experience for the game builder. Also, user-friendly UI for easy access. Then we will also have advanced library with it comes to extensive asset library filled with pre-made models. Creators also can upload their 3D model as well. And extensive documentation and support for the game builder. So who can access the game builder? So people with land who bought land in Startlands can access the game builder and make their own games inside the Startlands. So what are the benefits of our gaming library platform? So of course, for the players, we have unified access through ownership, security, and earning opportunities. So players can earn start game points, which can be converted to start token by participating in games and completion of various in-game activities and community posting. So also for the players, we also have a monthly subscription, which they can subscribe to a monthly plan to receive an amount of start game points. Also exclusive content. So subscribers will have access to exclusive game items, skins, and contents that are not available to non-subscribers. So also they have early access, which can enjoy early access to new games and features before they release to general public. Then next is the discounts and offers. So subscription plans will include discounts on in-game purchases and special offers. And lastly, the loyalty awards. So long-term subscribers will receive loyalty rewards in the form of additional start points, rare items, or exclusive perks. So for the indie developers or the developers in using our game builder, so they will have a broad audience reach. So since it's a unified gaming platform, so all community, all gamers that will go to our gaming library platform will see the games that's established. So sustainable economic models as well. So we have play to earn mechanics. Then we also have developer support for these developers of our game builder. Then lastly is security audits. So we will regular smart contract audits and security updates to protect these developers from vulnerabilities and exploits. So how do we earn in the Startlands platform? So as I said earlier, we have Startland game points. So how do we players earn that? Of course, you have to complete in-game achievements, in-game daily missions, account daily missions. So it's very different, the in-game daily missions and account daily missions. So also, they can earn game points through referral. So players can earn additional start game points by referring new users to the Startlands platform. Also, they can get game points from subscription model, in-game rewards, and competitive. So these start game points can be converted into start token. So the start token can be do staking, so also voting power, game popularity, and it can be earned by top players in a competitive, for example, the Startlands MMORPG. Also, partnered games on the platform, they can receive their start token as well. And earning is based on the number of players and popularity of the game. So we also have our own Startlands marketplace. So you can see here the off-chain items, which are the consumable items inside the games. Of course, there is a fashion skins and weapon skins and asset made by other players or landowners. So we also have on-chain So as I said before, the land, virtual property inside the Startland metaverse, our own avatars, character NFTs, and lastly, our assets, which are the mounts or cars. There will be available in the future for the games, and lastly, weapons. So also, Startlands has additional plan for the game library platform, which is the integration of Web2 games as well, so that Web2 and Web3 games are all in one platform. So players won't have to download extra software in order to download a certain game, so they can download on one platform. So Startlands already has a partners. So as you can see here, there are many partners, especially from Japan. So from Waseda University, ACG Worlds, Aupanda, DAO, Crypto Ninja, Flower, Lolita, and we have many more. So thank you so much. This is it for my presentation. Thank you, Coinstore.
Okay, yeah, I think everything's good now. So, uh, yeah, I think you can leave the call now if you want.